The headlines flashed across screens worldwide. Tensions explode in the South China Sea. Live satellite feeds showed a small Philippine supply boat, the Uneza May 4, navigating towards Second Thomas Shoal. Suddenly, a massive Chinese Coast Guard vessel cut across its path. The impact was jarring. Wood splintered. The smaller boat rocked violently. Crew members scrambled to hold on as the Chinese ship unleashed water cannons, hammering the deck with brutal force. This was no warning. It was a physical attack, a David and Goliath encounter for the world to see. News anchors and military analysts called it a dangerous escalation. Social media erupted, clips of the incident going viral and sparking outrage. The world watched a superpower bully a smaller nation in real time. This was not a random encounter, but the latest chapter in a long-running saga of harassment. The Philippine boat was on a routine mission to resupply the handful of Marines stationed on the BRP Sierra Madre, a grounded WA-2-era warship. China, claiming nearly the entire South China Sea, saw this as a violation of its sovereignty and used brute force to block the delivery of essential supplies. The images were powerful, showing a nation refusing to be pushed out of its own waters. The battered supply boat became a symbol of Philippine resilience. The drenched crew, unbowed, represented a country standing its ground against overwhelming odds. The incident at Second Thomas Shoal was more than a maritime clash. It was a flashpoint exposing raw regional tensions. It set the stage for a dramatic shift in the Philippines' approach to defending its sovereignty. At the heart of this confrontation lies the BRP Sierra Madre, a rusted, decaying hulk intentionally grounded on Second Thomas Shoal in 1999. Its hull is streaked with rust, decks crumbling, yet it stands as one of the most significant military outposts in the South China Sea. For Manila, the Sierra Madre is more than a ship. It's a fortress and a flag, a symbol of refusal to back down. Life for the Marines on board is harsh, cramped quarters, isolation, and constant threat from the sea and Chinese vessels. Their mission, simply to be there, ensuring the Philippine flag flies over the shoal. China has repeatedly demanded its removal, calling it an illegal occupation, and maintains a near-permanent blockade. Chinese ships shadow and harass any vessel that approaches, aiming to make life on the Sierra Madre untenable. If abandoned, China would likely seize the shoal, altering the region's strategic map. But Manila has held firm, refusing to abandon Second Thomas Shoal, a point of national pride. Each successful resupply mission is celebrated as a victory. The rusty ship has become a sacred symbol of defiance, representing the nation's rights in the West Philippine Sea. These rights were affirmed by the 2016 International Arbitral Ruling, which China rejects. The Sierra Madre stands as a silent, rusting testament to the Philippines' determined struggle. It is a daily reminder of the nation's resolve. The aggression at Second Thomas Shoal sent shockwaves across the globe. The footage was clear. A larger nation using force against a smaller one. Washington swiftly condemned Beijing's actions, reaffirming its commitment to the US-Philippines Mutual Defense Treaty. Other world powers, Japan, Australia, the UK, and the EU, joined in, calling for adherence to international law. The incident became a global test case for responding to unchecked aggression. International support emboldened Manila, providing a crucial diplomatic shield. Public anger at home fueled a powerful catalyst for change. Years of slow military modernization gave way to urgency. The need for credible defense was undeniable. The government declared that diplomacy alone was not enough. It was time for real muscle. The national conversation shifted, not if the military should modernize, but how fast. The armed forces of the Philippines modernization program accelerated, focusing on external defense. Funding and approvals for Horizon 3, the most ambitious phase yet, were fast-tracked. The goal: build a military capable of credible deterrence and protect Philippine sovereignty. Horizon 3 marks a monumental leap in Philippine military capability. The focus building a credible deterrent in the West Philippine Sea. The Navy is acquiring new multi-role frigates and corvettes, equipped with advanced missiles and air defense. For the first time, during ni the Philippines can project force far from its shores. The Air Force is set to receive advanced fighter jets, replacing an aging fleet and boosting air and maritime strike power. New patrol aircraft, Early warning systems and drones will provide a clear picture of the maritime domain. The Coast Guard is getting larger offshore patrol vessels, capable of enduring rough seas and maintaining a persistent presence. Enhanced communication and training ensure better coordination with the Navy and international partners. Coastal defense is being transformed with ground-based BrahMos anti-ship missile systems from India, creating a formidable defensive layer. New radar stations and intelligence centers form a comprehensive defense network. The strategy makes any potential aggressor think twice before approaching Philippine territory. Horizon 3 is about more than hardware. It's about protecting sovereignty from sea, air, and shore. The Philippines is building a modern shield. Philippine military modernization is happening alongside a revitalized alliance with the United States. The U.S. is the primary partner, providing hardware, training, and strategic support. Joint military exercises like Balikatan have grown in scale and complexity, now focused on maritime security and amphibious operations near the South China Sea. U.S. forces train Filipino counterparts on advanced systems and tactics, building seamless interoperability. Under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, the U.S. has access to strategic bases, pre-positioning equipment, and rotating troops. Several sites are close to the South China Sea and Taiwan, giving both nations a more responsive posture. The partnership extends to intelligence. The U.S. provides vital satellite imagery and real-time surveillance data. This support allows the Philippines to track illegal activities and anticipate aggressive actions. Intelligence sharing empowers Philippine forces and strengthens diplomatic efforts. The alliance is deeper and more strategic than ever. The Philippines has adopted the porcupine strategy, make the country a difficult, costly target to attack. It's not about matching superpower might, but developing credible, asymmetric defenses. Modern weapon systems like shore-based BrahMos missiles and new fighter jets form the spines of this strategy. Drones, submarines, and advanced radar provide early warning and surveillance. The approach is whole-of-nation, strengthening reserves, improving infrastructure, and building resilience. Deterrence is the goal. The porcupine seeks to be left alone, not to attack. By demonstrating capability and will, the Philippines aims to change any adversary's calculus. An attack will not be swift or easy. It will be costly. This credible threat is the essence of deterrence and the best way to ensure peace. Military modernization comes with a hefty price tag, sparking debate about national priorities. Billions are redirected to defense, funds that could go to education or healthcare. For coastal communities, the impact is personal. Fishermen have long suffered harassment and loss of livelihood due to foreign encroachment. A stronger military and Coast Guard presence is seen as a lifeline, a promise of safety. The influx of personnel and construction near EDCA sites brings both economic benefits and social challenges. The government works to ensure local communities benefit, not suffer from the partnership. The nation is catching up after decades of underinvestment in external defense. The resources at stake, fisheries, oil, gas, are vital for future security. For many, defense spending is seen as insurance for the nation's future. It's the price of securing the country's wealth and sovereignty. Modernization has ignited national pride and unity. The AFP is now seen as the frontline defender of sovereignty, not just an internal security force. New ships and jets flying the Philippine flag are potent symbols of a nation standing up for itself. Public support for the military is at an all-time high, with successful missions celebrated nationwide. The hashtag Adenang West Philippine Sea unites Filipinos in support of their troops. The modernization effort has fostered a deeper connection between military and civilians. More citizens are joining the AFP Reserve Force, strengthening national defense. This unity is the Philippines' most powerful weapon. The external threat has brought the country closer together, forging a stronger national identity. The message: the Philippines is a nation of 110 million, standing as one. The Philippines' military surge is not about seeking war but preventing it. The goal is deterrence, not aggression, building a shield, not a sword. New ships, jets, and alliances are meant to make the cost of aggression unacceptably high. For too long, might made right in the South China Sea. Now, smaller nations can assert their rights. The Philippines' modernization inspires others and promotes a rules-based order. Diplomacy continues, but now from a position of strength. A modern military gives diplomats leverage at the table. The combination of engagement and deterrence offers hope for peace. The nation is investing in its future, determined to protect its people and resources. The Philippines is building a shield to secure its home and its hope for lasting peace.